You ready? Here we go.
Get ready for some meaningful content, because the king is back, the king of the live stream, the king is back. Woo! Because the king is back, the king of the live stream, the king is back. Oh!
Welcome, everyone, one and all, to DSP's Halloween Spooktacular 2024. I, King Philip, am here to welcome all of my loyal subjects to the throne room for a day full of mirth, celebration, and the smiting of demons. What's up, everyone? Welcome. It is Halloween. I'm DSP, and this is my Halloween Marathon of 2024. I'm so excited to be able to do this with you guys today. Last year, I wanted to do this, and I got COVID, all right? And it's an annual thing. And so, this year, my sword has been sharpened and polished and prepared for this event. And the funny part about all of this, are you ready for this? I swear to you, this entire outfit that I am wearing right now, including this sword, I bought last year before my resurgence, before the king meme returned. The only piece of this costume that's new is this crown, which I got 2 months ago. That's it. Everything else I already had. So it was like prophetic, was it not? How awesome is it that all these things have come to fruition, and now this year, in the year of our Lord 2024, your king has returned to prominence, the king of streaming on the internet. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're having a good day so far. It is October 31st, 2024. Obviously, I am King Philip, and we are here either on DSPGaming on YouTube or over on Kick on the DSPGaming Reel channel, and you guys are in for a treat today, because today I'm going to take this sword and shove it right up my detractors' asses. No. Today is the final finale of my month-long Halloween festivities. As you know, this month, I have played many different horror games, including Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, Silent Hill 2 Remake, A Quiet Place. I've been watching my Silent Hill 1 playthrough back on DSP Throwback. The Silent Hill 2 original playthrough is being remastered on DSP Throwback. There has been so many horror-related things that I've done this month, and I really enjoyed it. It's been a great month overall, and I hope that you all have enjoyed it as much as I have. Today is the grand finale, okay, of all of that, which I am very pumped for. What are we doing today? Well, we're going to have a fun little mini podcast. This is going to be much shorter than usual. It's going to be us hanging out, talking a little bit, shout-outs and the like, and then we're going to jump right into horror-themed games. I have at least 4 horror-themed games for all of you this year, all right? It's going to be Fears to Fathom, Retro Realms, Fear 1, and Inscription. Per your nominations and votes, I did eliminate Dino Crisis for a good reason. It's not available on PC actively. I'd have to get PlayStation Plus Premium to play it, and we don't have enough time to get into the meat of it. I've played that twice already during Halloween marathons, and I've only played the first hour. I've decided that if you guys really want it, I would be willing to actually do a real playthrough of Dino Crisis in the future, okay? By the way, did you notice my regal cape? That's right. This is a very elaborate costume. It has all kinds of bells and whistles. It's got attachments. It's got a belt. It's got all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty much the most elaborate costume I've ever worn in my life for Halloween. Like, literally, I think the only other costume that came close would have been the Ezio Auditore costume that I wore in 2017. But outside of that, this is the most amount of stuff I've ever had on. Like I said, this is actually the most expensive costume I've ever had. It's actually comfortable. You know what it is? I think it's because it's expensive. It's like, this is not rubberized. This is like nice cloth. It feels nice. It actually is capturing, like, recording really nice on camera, isn't it? So, good stuff. Now, also today, as I announced last night, I will be doing Zombies Co-op with Kino Casino starting roughly around 2 p.m. What we're going to do is try to play a couple of games first, and then I'm going to take the stream down to change my webcam over to my gaming PC so I can try to get on a Discord with those guys, and we're going to try to play some zombies for an hour or two and see how it goes. There's going to be food. I'm going to be ordering food today, and my wife is actually kind of figuring out what we're going to get. We're going to try to, once again, get something that maybe I've never had on stream before, so that way, for a feasting with the king, with the real king, it's going to be something new, okay? So I'm excited for that. And then we're going to have more games. So we're going to be playing at least 3 to 4 games, plus zombies, plus food today. And as I've already announced, my friends, today, because it's a marathon, something special, all right? Number one, we're going to have Halloween animations nonstop, all day long, which is really cool. Number two, today only, if we hit certain levels of support, I'm going to drink on stream. Now, I just want to forewarn all of you. The king loves his drink, all right? But the king must pace himself. The king cannot partake too much in the kingly mead and then get knocked on his ass drunk within an hour. That would not be very productive, and it would ruin the marathon event, okay? And so, what we have today, let me place the Holy Excalibur blade to the side here for a second. I'll draw upon that later to smite some demons and monsters. So, what we have over here, as I've already showed you, all right? We have Cocoa Bomb chocolate-flavored whiskey. We also have the Double Peat blended malt scotch whiskey. I've never had scotch ever in my life. This is incredibly strong stuff, all right? So I got to be very careful. This is slightly less concentrated. They're both really strong, though. So I'm going to pace myself. I'm going to be hydrating all day. And I have food and stuff. Like I have protein bars and snacks and things if I need to eat it to balance out any liquor that I drink today. So the way it's going to work, every $100 in support that I receive today on stream, I will take a shot. All right? And that includes everything. That includes super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, subs, gifted subs, and tips all count towards the kingly goal. So the moment that we hit $100 in support, I will take my first shot of one of these and tell you what I think. All right? I forgot my shot glass. I left it in the bedroom. I got to go grab it. I have it in the bedroom when I was getting dressed in my outfit. I left the shot glass and a bunch of paper towels in case I get sloppy and make a big mess in here. So I'm going to grab that. How about this? I'll go get it once we hit our first big support milestone of $100. Now, here's the thing. Even though today is a crazy marathon, all right? Even though it's a crazy marathon, I'm not changing the goals. The king does not betray his subjects. The goal remains the same, $150. And if we hit that, I'll consider it goal hit 45, and then the streak continues, all right? I'm going to be honest, with the amount of stuff I'm about to do on stream today, I don't think we're going to have an issue hitting the $150 in support. Now, if we exceed the $150 in support, that would be amazing. I mean, that would help tremendously. Traditionally, my marathons do really well when it comes to support. But it's not a guarantee. I didn't even do a Halloween marathon last year because I was sick. I had COVID. So maybe the hype is gone. I don't know. But we'll see. Right now, I'm not even looking at attendance or anything like that. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's here. I see there's a lot of people in chat chatting it up. I really appreciate you all being here for the Halloween event. FYI, the first game we're playing today is Fear 1. Why? Because we did a poll, and that's what won the poll. So that's going to be the first game that we play today once this mini podcast ends. All right? I don't know if I'm going to be able to leave these arm guards on, only because they look cool, but they keep moving, and they're a little annoying. And I'm thinking that when I go to play games, right, they may actually, yeah, see, let's see my wrist. like they hit the wrist, and it's kind of annoying. So I might take the arm guards off when we actually start the game. Everything else I think I can keep on. Maybe I'll remove the crown. If my head gets overheated, I can pull this back, this chainmail. But it's a nice costume. It's actually pretty breathable. So I really like this costume. I'm going to go as far to say I think this is my favorite costume I've ever had for Halloween. In the, 8 years that I've done a Halloween marathon, I actually think I like this one the best. It feels nice and comfy. I have my fan on max blast right now. Hopefully I don't overheat in here, right? I guess we'll see. So, this is going to be great. I cannot wait. I hope you guys are excited for today. We got our first contribution. I Stand With Phil just gifted a sub. You ready? Over on... Here we go. Excuse me. The king got a little overexcited. I Stand With Phil. Our first contribution, a gifted sub over on Kick. So let's count that. Oh, Lord. Watch, I'm going to have problems typing today with these arm guards on, too. These arm guards are just, they're very weird and intrusive to your wrists. So, I Stand With Phil for one gifted sub. That's our first contribution. All right. So, here's the deal. Okay? Here's the deal. I don't have any news to talk about today. I don't have any topics. All I want to do is chat with you guys. All right? That's all I want to do is chat with you guys. All right? So let's have a good, half an hour of chatting. I'll do shout-outs when support comes in. We already have Void already made an emo of me in my costume. Void is on it, man. Void already has the King DSP emote. Look at that. Over on Kick, he already added it. That's amazing. Oh, I put that in Super Chat? All right, I'll put that over on the sub area. I put it in the wrong area. That's awesome. He's on his game, man. So what's funny is a lot of people were guessing different things, and a lot of people were saying Hogan. He's going to be Hulk Hogan this year. But here's the thing. The Hogan meme was funny for 2 months, but WWE Champions has died out, right? No one even really cares about it anymore. So I'm actually happy that I wasn't planning on being Hulk Hogan for Halloween. Very good. So, I mean, it makes sense. And again, I swear to you, I did not run and buy this costume this year. I had this costume last year. I just didn't have the crown. But now that the King meme is back, now it is fully pertinent, right? And by the way, if you can't tell, that the crown stays on this chainmail for some reason. It doesn't stay on my hair. It pops off my head, but it actually stays on the chainmail. So maybe it was meant to be. Like I said, maybe it was prophetic. Maybe it was foretold. Very good. Did I get a costume for Jasper? Asks Ren. Jasper Kitty does not like having costumes. We many years ago, when probably right around the time when we got Jasper Kitty, it was Christmas, and we went to the pet store and they have those Christmas outfits. So we got him this nice collar with a big red and green bow tie, and it had it looked like it was a dress shirt collar. We thought, oh, Christmas is festive, he might like it. We put it on. He wouldn't stop fussing. He was scratching and tearing at it. He wanted it off. So after that, we realized he's the kind of kitty, he doesn't want to play dress up, so we don't do that to him. You know, there's some pet owners out there that they force that stuff on their pets, which I think is cruel. If your pet doesn't like it, you shouldn't be forcing human traits onto pets, you know? So yeah, we don't get costumes for Jasper because he doesn't like them. He doesn't enjoy them. So, okay. Well, there you go. Queen of Hearts is loving the costume, saying it's amazing. And tomorrow they're going to a Renaissance festival, and it would fit right in. You're right. I mean, it's so elaborate. Look at this. It's got big jutting out arm pieces. It's got chainmail. It's got the arm guards. It's got the big elaborate crest. It's got this head chainmail. It actually has a full cape flowing, and it has a belt. You can't see because it's just black fabric, so you can't really see the belt. And of course, I got the sword, right? The full regal sword that I'll be pulling out from time to time to hold it in different poses. I like it like this, like the king leaning on his sword, right? I like that. Kind of like Dark Souls, right? Like the brooding king. It's pretty neat. Pretty cool. It also had some kind of a medallion that was a pin, but it was kind of weak. It only stuck to you by literally like a safety pin, and it doesn't really stay well. So I don't need that. We're gonna put it anyway. It doesn't even really fit the costume, but it's pretty good. Okay. Thank you guys. A lot of people are complimenting the costume. So what do you think? Do you think this is my best costume ever? Honestly, if you think about all the costumes I've done over the years, which you can see if you look at the thumbnail of the stream, you'll see I did a million years ago. I did Punisher when I was super young. I did a Ninja Turtle, which was really lame and stupid. I did, let's see, Ghostbusters, right? I did Deadpool. I did Ezio Auditore. I did Yoshi. I did Cookie Monster. I did Colonel Sanders. I did Barry Burton. I have done Ken and Ryu. Bob Ross one year. That's right. I did Bob Ross that year. That was cool. I'm just trying to think like what, like out of all the costumes I've done, I seriously feel like this is the best one. And it's actually freaking pertinent to this year. The resurgence of King Phil on the internet, as opposed to being the whipping boy of everyone's memes and bullshit, no longer. It's over. The days of that are long done. Now, Review Tech USA is the new whipping boy of the internet, and I can actually live my freaking life normally, right? So thank you so much for that, guys. This year has been amazing for sure. Okay, I received my first tip of the day. A $4.20 tip from Big Larry Scary, also known as Big Larry Gaming. Happy Halloween. That's a good costume. I'm dressing up as Napoleon Dynamite. Did you ever see the movie It's a Classic? Yes. I think everyone's seen Napoleon Dynamite, right? Of course. Very, very nice. Big Larry Scary with our first tip of the day. Go ahead. A nice animation for Big Larry Scary. Get him up on the leaderboard as our first tipper. Now, who on the YouTube side is going to contribute and be the first super chatter today? We got a first sub gifter, and we got our first tipper. We need someone on the YouTube side now to fill up that spot on the leaderboard. And by the way, to remind everyone, now memberships count towards the goal as well. I'm counting absolutely everything towards my goals now. So thank you for that. And when we hit $100, that's when I'm going to take my first shot. All right, Spawn Killer with a $2 super chat. He got the super chats going. He says, you should have brought your beer stein. I have it downstairs. But however, I'm not selling the beer stein. I am selling the Level 1 podcast mug, fully branded, fully trademarked. Well, it's not really trademarked. Fully branded, fully licensed, and available on darksidefil.shop right now. And it's not one, it's two-sided, high-quality merch for your drinking needs. I also have tons of awesome merch there on the site. Shirts, hoodies, baseball jerseys, sweatshirts, tote bags, mugs, a lot of stuff. And the merch company is working on designing a new line of product for the holidays. They're on it right now. I sent them like 12 new logos and stuff. They're working on it now. Pretty soon, I'm going to have a sweatshirt and a hoodie to show you guys on stream. But please check it out, darksidefil.shop. Everything there helps me out tremendously. Okay, so Spawn Killer, thank you for the first super chat of the day. Let's get you up on the leaderboard and add that to our running total. We're up to $11 in tips now. Very nice. What is up, everyone? Luna the Moth King, how are you over on Kick? How you doing? Yeah, this is the only crown that's available on like whatchamacallit, Amazon. Trust me, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, when the meme came back and I became the king, we were all looking for crowns on the internet, and this is like the only one on Amazon. The other ones were all terrible. I actually bought another one that was a piece of garbage. There just aren't any very good crowns on the internet unless you want to spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars for like a cosplay designer to make one. It's not all that serious, so the crown is fine. I know it's a cheap crown, but it's all right. It's funny for the meme, and then I can put it in the background, okay? Everyone relax. By the way, it's funny because the same person in each chat under different accounts said the same thing, so now I know to ban that person in both chats for having a sock account and trying to be a troll. Thanks a lot for exposing yourself, stupid. All right, John, how you doing? John, 28 months as a member, says Happy Halloween, Phil and chat. Thank you, John. Good to see you. Very nice. So we're at $11. Guys, don't you want to see me try this Scotch whiskey for the first time? I know you do. And I know you want to see it before we start with games. And I want to try it. It smells amazing. I'm telling you, it's the most. It's first of all, it's insanely strong. It's 48% alcoholic volume. That's 96 proof. That's insanely strong liquor. All right. So no, it's not single malt. Single malt's way too expensive. Single malt is like $100 a bottle. This was like 60. Okay. Oh man, it's salty, it's smoky, and it's sweet all at the same time. I've never really smelled anything that has those three things combined. So I'm interested in trying it. But we got to get to that $100 milestone, right? Yes, it's a peated whiskey, they call it. The double peat, it's called. Double peat. Because I'm the king, I must wet my kingly whistle. I will. Once the taxes have been reaped from the people and added to the king's tax total, the king shall partake in the royal cordials. However, the taxes must be reaped first. Excuse me, reaped first. Stuart, thank you so much for becoming a member, and that actually is legitimately a new membership this morning. So let's get that added to our total. Thank you so much, Stuart. What does peat mean? You're asking the wrong person. I'm not a high-end liquor dude. It's called the double peat. See that? But I don't actually know what that means, what that means about the liquor. The double peat. It says the double peat is unique. The perfect companionship between peated Islay or Islay, I don't know how to say it, and rare peated Speyside single malts. Sure. What games are we playing today? We're starting with Fear 1. We'll play that for like an hour, all right? Then we can go on to whatever, but we've got Inscription, Fears to Fathom, which is, I guess the first one is the one we bought, Home Alone or whatever it's called, and that Retro Realms game, and I bought the version that has Michael Myers in it. Plus, at one point, we're going to be doing co-op of Zombies with Kino Casino once we get it set up, and we're also going to be maybe doing some Dead by Daylight depending on time constraints. So we'll see how it goes today. Thank you. Darth Vader's stepdad says that this is a great costume. Thank you. What is my favorite assault rifle in Black Ops 6 so far? I've only used 2. I've only used, the starter one and then the AK, and then I've been using the AK, and that's really good. I haven't tried the others yet, so I can't really answer. The thing with Call of Duty is there's so many weapons. It'll take you, like, hours and hours, weeks to play through and unlock them all and try them all and find out your favorites. Personally, I don't really know what my favorites are yet because half of them are still locked. You know, I played it for, like 10 hours of multiplayer, something like that. Did Kat see me in costume? Not yet, but she could obviously watch the stream, and I'm going to be out of here a few times today. Obviously, later we're going to get food, and when the food arrives, I got to go out and get it, so she's going to see me in full costume in person. Excuse me. All right. What's my least favorite map so far in Black Ops 6? Allow the king to meander over your query. The least favorite map in Black Operative 6. I would say it's that map that looks like a temple, and it's 4 entryways. I don't know the names of any of the maps. It's that map that's one of the smallest in the game, where everyone just rushes the center. It's just a central pedestal everyone runs up and shoots each other at, and then there's the little side corridors and things you go through. I can't remember what it's called. Is it Babylon? That map is fucking stupid. That map is just a shit show mess. There's no way you could play it strategically, especially because the spawns always keep spawning behind you anyway. It's obviously meant to be an action-filled, chaotic mess. It's not meant to be a strategic... The king prefers strategy in his gaming endeavors. He does not prefer shooting everywhere, spraying like a 5-year-old and a water gun. The king wants to plan his kill. It's like 3D. Plan his kill. Now that's a perspective. There you go. Screen cap that one. Very nice. Anyway. Okay, good. Jasper saw me putting the costume on, and he freaked out, and he ran away because he didn't know what the hell I was putting on. He was like, what is that thing? I should have gotten a white knight costume. There's no white knighting in the kingdom. There's no white knighting in the kingdom of Burnell. No white knights, only black. Suffer Horse has gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you, Suffer Horse. That will get us up to $21 in contributions. Come on, don't you want to see the king take his first cordial shot today? The king's wondering what's taking so long. Have you lost your wallets? Have you dropped them down into the dungeons? Has a zombie got in your pocketbook? The king is thirsty. He wants to wet his whistle. That's so funny. What's up, Mega Man X? How are you? Happy Halloween. Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. Joel Law says, no wallet. I have a wooden coin purse, my liege. Empty your coin purse immediately. I'm sending my royal guard to your home to unload your coin purses immediately. How dare thee? Daphand says the king's taxes have been too high this year. We peasants are poor. Poor? Return to the fields and reap another harvest of crop and return it to me immediately. How dare you? This is the kingdom of Burnell, not the kingdom of complaints. Here, allow me to introduce you to the complaints department. It's right here at the tip of my sword. Search for the Holy Grail. The cup of a carpenter. What would it look like? Merciful, be merciful. Luna the Moth King says, I'm going to be grinding COD zombies while watching. I hit Prestige 1 and have Opal Camo for the ASV. Opal Camo. Interesting. Well, good for you. I love Black Ops 6. I've been playing it a lot this week, but I do a lot. I do the React Show. I've been playing Sonic X Shadow Generations. I got this Halloween marathon today, so I probably haven't played nearly as much as most of you. You probably guys are way behind me when it comes to the grinding and the prestiging and everything. Excuse me. I received a $5 tip. Double pumpkins from the UK. That's all it says. 2 pumpkin emojis from the UK. So I don't even know how do you type a pumpkin emoji for the leaderboard? I don't even know how I could possibly do that. All right, well, thank you. There you go, Count Philula. Sadly, tomorrow, all the Halloween festivities are gone, everyone. This is it. This is the last hurrah. Tomorrow, you'll see none of this. This will all be gone. You'll see none of this. No Halloween animations. We're going back to the standard stuff for November. But then, of course, in December, I do a full month of Christmas festivities. So that will be coming. But yeah, Halloween's been great, right? I had a great time this month. I hope that you guys did too. It's been amazing. The fun horror-themed stuff that we did all month long was super fun. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed the ride. In November, it's American Thanksgiving. So I'm going to have Thanksgiving-themed stuff for November behind me. And then December, of course, we'll move on to the Christmas stuff. There you go. Joel Law says, I vote for many, many Monty Python Holy Grail references this stream. What is your favorite color? Blue. No, wait, green. Whoa! I don't remember what colors he actually says. Am I going to put up a Thanksgiving tree? No, there will not be a Thanksgiving tree. However, there will be some themed decorations for the background. See what I mean? These keep moving on me. They're kind of bothering me. There will be Thanksgiving-themed decorations for the background and Thanksgiving-themed animations for the month. We will retire the ghost, but I actually have a couple new things for the background that I'm going to have. I'm going to try one of them next month and see how it looks on camera. I hope it looks good. So not only am I doing this crazy marathon today, then I have to upload all that footage. Then I have to set up tomorrow's streams, and then I have to change the backgrounds and the animations for November. So I'm going to be in this office probably till like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. anyway. Even though I'm going to try to end the stream around 8:30, I'm still going to be stuck in here. Oh, Terminator 1 is most certainly a horror movie. I don't know if Terminator 2 is more of an action flick. Terminator 1 is most definitely a horror movie. It's paced that way. It's shot that way. The soundtrack sounds like that. It's a horror movie for sure. It's a very unique one because it's a sci-fi theme, but it's definitely a horror movie. Yes, I am retiring the plasma knife for November as well. We won't have the plasma knife. We won't have the ghost, but we will have some Thanksgiving-themed decorations and stuff and new animation. So it'll be basically like a new background for November because this has now been, with the plasma knife we've had for 2 months, right? It's time to mix it up a bit. Six-star Juzzy says, if people give 25 subs, will they be knighted by your sword and become sir? If thine gives 25 subs to the royal coffers, I, Sir Philip, shall dub thee an honorary knight of the kingdom on this shoulder, and then on this shoulder, and then on your nose. Bonk! I will knight you live on stream, and you will become a VIP on my Kick channel and receive the VIP crown. That is correct. You will actually become an official knight and receive a VIP crown live on stream with a low transactional price of 25 gifted subs on Kick. Yes. Thank you. Now, who will be the first? Oh, shit. Who will be the first to take advantage of this very generous regal offer from King Philip? I received a $1.65 tip. Shoot. Someone says, what king begs his subjects for a drink, pick up the bottle, and get it done? But here's the thing. If I literally do that, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to end up getting buzzed and not going to be able to pace myself. The whole idea here, okay? The whole idea is that over the course of today, I drink slowly because I know that I'm not going to get $100, $100, $100, $100. So what's probably going to happen is maybe by the end of this podcast, by the way, this podcast is only going to last maybe another 15 minutes unless you guys want to go longer. But obviously, I want to get in a game or two before I try to do this Zombies co-op with Kino Casino. So, I'll probably get one shot going as we get started. Probably another shot by the end of that segment. When I'm playing with the Kino guys, I'm probably going to get a bunch of contributions, right? So that's what I mean. Like, I don't want to... Why am I pre-gaming when I'm already going to be good? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, imagine... Because imagine this. Imagine if I said, oh, I'm going to do it every $20. I already would have taken my first shot. And then immediately someone would give 25 subs. It'd be $125. Now I owe you guys like 5 shots. How am I going to do that? I can't do that. You know what I mean? You gotta be, when you're a creator, you gotta pace yourself. Yeah, I'm going to be here all day on the stream. I want to be able to entertain you all day. It's not about me getting shit-faced and then the whole thing's canceled, right? So, I've been here, done that. I've been through this. There have been a few events where I went too crazy. If you remember the Christmas event many years ago when I was streaming on Twitch, I drank so much I almost passed out on stream. That was not good. So we're not going to do that again, okay? So, we only need $73 more in support, and then I will take the first shot. Luna the Moth King says, me and my friends have been watching horror movies every Friday through the month. We watched As Above, So Below, Hereditary, and Cabin in the Woods. Tonight we're going to watch Scary Movie. I don't know if Scary Movie is really a horror movie. It's a parody of horror movies. It's a comedy, but it's still in the season. It's still in the same spirit. So I guess that's good. That's fine. All right. So what's going on, guys? Do we want to just start right up with the game? Do you have stuff you want to talk about? At this point, it's up to you. We can do whatever you guys want. It's a more chill pace. Just so you guys know, around 2 p.m. Pacific time, okay? That's when I'm going to take the stream down temporarily. Don't worry. It doesn't mean that you have to jump on a new stream. You can just stay put. But around 2 p.m., I got to take the stream down because I'm going to take the webcam and unhook it from my streaming PC and hook it up to my gaming PC. I'm going to set it up so I can join a Discord with the guys from Kino Casino, and then we're going to matchmake and get the lobby set up for zombies. Once it's set up, then I'm going to bring the stream back. So it may be like 20 minutes of tech setup around 2 p.m., okay? But then we're going to be doing Zombies co-op for about an hour and a half-ish. And then between like 4:30 p.m., I'm going to have a meal, feasting with the king. And my wife is currently determining what we're going to have. And I think I know what it is. And it might be something I've never, ever had ever here on the channel at all. So that's pretty good, okay? And then we're going to play more games after that. So... all right, I received 3 gifted subs over on Kick from Enemy Warlock. Thank you, Enemy Warlock, for the 3 gifted subs. That makes you the top gifter, so let's get you on the leaderboard. And by the way, I do have some good news. I did receive word from Kick. They are paying me today for all the October performance up to last night. So all those subs that I earned over the course of October, I'm getting paid for today, which is insane. So they pay you the same month that you earned the subs. They pay you for it. How cool is that? That is amazing. So, you know, it's awesome. Thank you so much, everyone who supported me on Kick this month. It's going to help me a ton, you know, because people were wondering, you know, how do you get paid or whatever? Well, you get paid the same month. Well, I guess what it's supposed to technically be is you get paid the first, but this month is 31 days. So because of that, they decided to like extend or do it early or whatever. Oh, we finally get to see, dude, we finally get to see this animation. We only saw this like once all month. The Beetlejuice animation, which I tried to tie in with Beetlejuice, but we only saw it like once. Thank you, Cabal, for that. I'll shout that out in a second. All right. So thank you for that. And then we got a $3.73 tip that has come in from Spartan Pump. The other pumpkins was from my wife, Amy. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spartan Pump. I appreciate that. So, Amy, I could put that on the leaderboard. I'll change that to say Amy. No problem. And then Spartan Pump did a $3.73 tip. That gets us up to $45 in contributions so far. But then I received a 50-pound super chat from Cabal, who says, this is $64, so drink up. Is that correct? I'm just curious about currency conversions. Let's see here. I'm in the wrong area. Hold on. Let's see. I get the feeling I'm going to have to do a lot of this today. So, pounds to USD. So, that's 50 pounds. It was 50 pounds. $64.41. So, he was not messing around. So, thank you, Cabal. So with that, it is official. We have hit our first milestone for a shot. And so allow the king to go get the shot glass, because I've left it in the bedroom by accident. And then we will have our first shot of the day. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And by the way, I just showed Kat the costume, and she loves it. She says, wow, it looks great. It's elaborate and regal. Yes, it looks great. The cape is awesome. The cape is like a full-length cape and everything. Pretty awesome. Okay. All right, so, hold on. Trying to figure out how to do this. All right, so for the first shot of the day, you guys, here, I'll do the poll. I'll do a poll for which liquor you want me to drink. All right. Quickly vote. For some reason, the kick polls are way too short. The kick polls end in like 30 seconds. It's dumb. So you guys are voting, but I can't. It's going to end so fast. The Scotch won, but it was only like a 30-second poll. All right. Only like 19 people voted out of like the 60, 70 people over on Kick because the poll went too fast. But on YouTube, more people are voting. And it looks like the poll is going more towards the cocoa whiskey on YouTube. Really? Interesting. Perry the White with a 10-pound super chat. It says, Happy Halloween, Phil. The costume is amazing. Thank you, Perry. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support here today. Thanks for stopping by and supporting. I don't know if you stick around or you're just stopping by to say hi, but I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Yes, and again, I must repeat myself. I bought this costume last year. This was before the resurgence of King Phil and the meme and everything. So it tied in perfectly. I've had this for a year in my closet. Well, guess what? Scotch is now winning on YouTube as well. So let's just do a shot of Scotch. Okay. Now, this is going to be very interesting. Yeah, I know. Listen, I know that the crown sucks. This is the cheapest. It's not the cheapest, but it was the only crown on Amazon that was even half decent. It's only like a party crown. It's not meant to be like something crazy good for a costume, but I couldn't find a better one. All right, so let's go. So this is a double shot glass. So I always fill it like around half when I take shots out of it. But I do this so I want you to see. Look at that. Look at that. So I've never had Scotch before, okay? This is my first taste of Scotch ever. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. It's dribbling down the side of the bottle. I don't want it to be sticky in here. It's my office. I don't want to get sticky liquor all over the shit. Okay. Don't lick the bottle. The crown would look better if you take it off a red cushion. You can't even do that. I'm telling you, it's not a good crown. It's not really a red cushion. It's like a piece of paper in there or something, right? Okay. So, my first taste ever of Scotch whiskey. This is supposed to be a combination of like they said, like maritime, like sea salt, but also smoke and some sweetness. And it's 48%, so 96 proof. All right. Here we go. Whoa. That is wild. I can actually taste all those distinct flavors. I taste a little bit of the sweetness of whiskey, but then I taste a lot of smoke, which is good. If you like barbecue, like seriously, you like smoked meats, you would really like this Scotch. Because you get this back end of smoke flavor on your tongue, but there's also a little bit of saltiness, like a brininess to it. I like that. I actually really like that. That is super unique. The only bummer is my mouth's going to taste like smoke all day. So I definitely am going to have to wash it down so I don't have a smoky mouth all day. But that's seriously good. I really like that. That's good stuff. All right, here. When we hit $200 to support, the king will take his second shot. And I don't know if you want me to take another shot of the Scotch or of the chocolate whiskey, which I haven't tried yet. That's good stuff. That's yummy. What kind of Scotch is it? I'll show you again. They're calling it it's the double peat. It's a blend of two different Scotch whiskeys together. It's supposed to have tons of smoky flavor, but like a brininess and also a sweetness. It's quite good. I really like that. You're supposed to sip it, not take a shot. Yeah, but I understand that. But you understand that it's 48 proof or 48%, 96 proof. That burned the fuck out of your mouth. Right? I don't have it on ice. I'm just taking a shot of it, you know. It's good, though. I like it. I like the smoky aftertaste. Yummy. Okay. I received a $6 tip. This is going to be our biggest tip of the day so far. From One Sick Puppy, happy Halloween, Phil. With the sword, can you reenact Conan the Librarian scene when you don't know the Dewey Decimal System and you return your library books late? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But thanks for a $6 tip. I have no idea what the hell is Conan the Librarian. What the hell are you talking about? All right. $6 tip from One Sick Puppy. Thank you so much, One Sick Puppy. Now, I'm just saying, if someone were to drop a ginormous tip or gift a whole bunch of subs or a bunch of memberships or do a ginormous super chat, we could get right to the second shot right now. You understand that, right? And, of course, we could also lock in the goal for today. I mean, I'm just suggesting. I'm not asking. I'm just suggesting if something like that were to happen, we could really double up and get another shot right before I even play a game, which would be pretty cool, don't you think? I think that would be pretty. What are we leaning towards for food today? It's going to be something I've never had ever in DSP Tries It or Feasting with the King. It's a completely interesting, unique thing, but I don't want to spoil it. I want you guys to see when I do it what it is. If I like strong flavor, I got to try single malt. Single malt looks good. It's very expensive. Like a bottle like this of single malt is around over $100. I was at the liquor store. This was $60. So I wasn't going to drop $100 on a single bottle. You know what I mean? So if I end up really liking this, maybe one day I would spend a lot of money on a bottle of scotch, but I'm not going to go crazy right now. Conan the Librarian, Weird Al Yankovic movie. Oh, you mean the scene from UHF? Is that what it is? The scene from UHF? Now it's ringing a bell. I should own the meme and do shots of gin. We already did that. That was last year. Don't you remember last year I got whale tail gin? It's really called like gray whale gin. And I had it for Christmas. Don't you remember? We did that at Christmas last year. Staffine says, I'm entirely prepared to give you $1,000 if you chug 1/4 of the bottle and attack your room with the sword. I don't want to, dude, I have thousands of dollars of equipment in this room. Do you think I'm going to destroy it all like an idiot? Your 1,000 isn't even enough to pay for the shit if I break it. My TV is over $800. My PC is over $2,000. I have gaming consoles. Shit, I'm not destroying my setup like an asshole for your $1,000. The king's throne room is worth more than your petty offering of damage control. You foolish peasant. Also, I'm not sure if you're aware, this is not a real sword. This is a plastic rebel. It's plastic, dude. It's from a costume store. This would snap into pieces. It wouldn't break anything. It's a brittle plastic sword. Would I consider doing holiday-themed mixed drinks instead of shots? Well, the thing is, I'm not opposed to that, but then I'd have to make mixed drinks all day, right? Like, so what you're talking about, let's say, for example, for Christmas, right? Let's say for Christmas, every $100, I make myself, like, a holiday-themed mixed drink. Yeah, but then we got to sit here making drinks all day. I have a bunch of shit in here making a mess. That's the thing. I don't like to make a mess in my office because this is where I work every day. I don't want to spill liquor. I want to make a big problem for myself here. So, all right. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the Level 1 podcast today. This is all it was. I had nothing else planned. If you guys want, we could start with the first game, which is Fear 1, and then go from there. Would you guys like to start, or do you want to hang out some more? It's totally up to the audience, whatever they want to do. Like I said, around 2 p.m., I do have to shut down the stream. I have to switch the camera over to this PC here, and then I have to get set up with the guys with Kino Casino for Zombies Co-op. All right? But we have time to do whatever you want to do before then. Let's play some games. You guys are down for some games. All right. Time for the games, my lord. Ban-chan wants to know the price of shots. How much for a double shot? One part of each drink? Each shot is $100 raised. All right? We're already at 125. So in 75 more bucks, I take the second shot, and it could be either liquor. Remember what I said. If you give 25 subs on Kick, you become a VIP, and you get a unique crown to show that you're a super supporter of the channel there, right? Mixed together. Oh, why would you want me to mix them together? What? This is not cheap liquor. You want me to just take expensive liquor and mix it together? What? Why would you do that? What a waste. My stream is on both channels all day long. Don't worry. It's a completely co-streamed today. So it's going to be on YouTube and on Kick all day long. You can check me out, you know, on either all day. Just hang out, and you'll see the Halloween marathon. All right? Cool. By the way, we're at 92 likes on YouTube. Let's get that to 100 likes right now for the king. All right? Will I have a limit to the shots? Oh, yeah, if I get sick. Basically, if someone gives a bunch, like, let's say someone comes in here and is like, I really want to help Phil out. I'm going to give the 100 subs today, right? Well, now I owe you 5 shots. I'm not going to take 5 shots back to back. I'll be sick. So I'll take a shot right away. Then I'll probably play a little bit. I'll take another shot. I'll spread it out. I will take them. I'll do my best to take them all. Now, if I get too much and I'm feeling sick, I'm not going to do it. Like, that happened a few marathons ago where I got to the point where I was actually feeling sick. I was like, dude, I don't want to do no more. I'm going to start barfing, and we can't do the rest of the marathon, right? So, you know, there's got to be a limit at some point, right? Okay. No, actually, I'm not hot. Surprisingly enough, I'm not hot in this outfit right now. Now, if I start drinking liquor and my body temperature goes up, I probably will be hot. But I'm actually not hot right now. This is nice. I have my window cracked open here with air coming in, and my fan is on max blast, and it's cool in the office right now. I don't think we have full sun outside today either, so that's helping too. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries. There we go. Nice Monty Python quote for you. All right, shall we shut it down and get started with gaming then? It seems like that's what people want. All right, everyone, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this abridged version of the podcast. Let's jump into Fear 1. Let's get it going. All right, and we'll play Fear 1 for a bit, for as long as you guys want. If you want me to switch games, we will. But remember, at 2 p.m., I have to stop, because that's when I'm going to be setting up with the guys from Kino Casino. So we have about almost 2 hours now to do what we want, but then I have to stop and get set up over there. Okay? So thank you for watching the Level 1 Podcast Halloween edition. Tomorrow, Halloween is over, and November begins. Thanksgiving month here in the United States. There'll be new setup, new decorations, new screen animations. Everything will be renewed. And for another awesome month of gaming and fun, thank you for an amazing October. I really hope that you enjoyed everything we did. More to come. Thank you all. See you soon. From the King, I wish you well.